uMinister of Police uFeroz Khachalia uthi usewudube woqeda uveplanela usula ngomhla ka-30 ukuthi uzodila kanjani nalo njengoba kuzobe kukhona ikhuhulela ngoqo wematch eqonde nokuxosha abantu bokufika abangekho emthethweni kuleli laseMzansi. Kanti inkosazana uJacinta Mangobe esezuma uyiphendulile ke leyo ncwadi ebhalwe uMinister of Police lambuze khona ukuthi kungane engaqondani nesihlava sokugcwala kwabantu abangekho lapha emthethweni ayikusabisa abantu abazobe ingxenye yematch. Kanti ungizomlando uvuka Mchunu uthumele umlayezo omquka kakhulu kubaholi bamazwe angaphandle abaphethe abakuleli abangekho emthethweni ama-foreign nationals. Oyimemba yombutho iRSMA usitshele kabanzi ngezinto kumele sizibheke ngama-foreign nationals angena kwelinye izwe njengeMzansi. Kanti uJumbo uhluleke wancama la kade ethi khona ufuna uxolo kwingxabano anayo phakathi kwakhe nomsakazo Ukhozi FM. Uzama Mseleku le ngxabano uyaqala nkathi ku-celebrate usuku langomhla ka-June 16 emcimbini ohlelwe iyona inkosazana Uzama Mseleku. Namhlanje ke mbukeli yilezo ihlokonyana nje emfishane esikuphathele zona sicabanga ukuthi zizokujabulisa kakhulu ukuze ke sizoqhubeka simisane kahle mbukeli njengoba sihlangene njena njengemhlathi yazanayo socela ukuthi usisize kanje nako kwakho kubili nje vo noma kunye kuwena ukuthi kuphi ungakakwenzi abangaka subscribe sicela ukuthi ba-subscribe umuntu osusubscribe-ile uyobusula ikhake kuhamba nje kanjalo ke iprocess kuze sokwazi ukuthi simisane nathi sibe mnandi. Sizoqala ke lapha ikhona mbukeli ngokwehloko nje siphethe soqala le emuva but before singene ehlokweni sicela ukuphakamisa ukuthi seliphumile usuku le ndawo lapha esikade kuthiwa kanti kiwa nini kuyona exaqwe abantu bokufika imefe seliphumile ke usuku kumhla ka-24 kuJune 2026 ungaphuthelwa uma ukuthi uzobe ukhona uzobe ungekho busy ngalutho uma ukuthi ubusy nje kodwa zama ukusenza isikhathi as long as ukhona ungabanjiwe into ngempela ephoqayo. Asingene kwizona ke siphethe embukeli namhlanje njengoba siveza ke ukuthi uMinister of Police uFeroz Khachalia uthi usewudwebe woqeda uV useplane waqeda imap yokuthi uzokwazi ukuthi ayitheklishe kanjani indaba kamhla ka-30 usephethe konke lokho kwi-table board njengamanje ukuthi uzobhekana kanjani nawo umhla ka-30 mbukeli la sho khona ucizelele ukuthi intambo uyobe eziphathele yena njengoba esho ukuthi amaphoyisa noma i-defense force azobe ephethe uyena qobo ozobe etshala kulezo indawo ayihlonze njengendawo ezihamba zibe nobungozi kakhulu kulolu suku lukamhla ka-30 June njoba sibheke ukukhulela ngoqo wemarsh into engakazi ibe khona nasemlandweni ukuxosha abantu bokufika njengoba kumunqamla joqo umhla ka-30 naye ke uKhachalia uthi naye uhlome uzingovolo ubheke okuyothi khwasha kuzame ukuthi kuphule umthetho.
The police are ready to deploy across the country. That deployment, in fact, will be initiated this week in a phased way across the country. The ministry will be supporting these efforts. Myself and the deputy ministers, Dr. Bishelo and Kassel Matale, will be visiting the provinces that we can characterize as hotspots based on the information that we have. Tomorrow I will be in the Nyanga in the Western Cape, and I expect to be in Gauteng late in the week and then travel to KwaZulu-Natal. And as I say, the deputy ministers as well will be engaging with all the provincial premiers, the mayors, the Metro Police, the CPF leadership, the private security industry, to ensure that we have the resources in place to destabilize the country. Additional funds. We're making those resources. So this is a special operation because such threats have been made on social media and so forth. So we have good intelligence, but we're acting on the basis of what our goal is. It's the same with the question whether the army should be deployed or not. We do scenario planning. and we then deploy optimally, not on the basis of existing threats, because the responsibility of the South African Police Service is to secure the country's infrastructure, the safety and security of its people, and so forth. It's going to cost the South African Police Service over 600 million. That's what it costs when there are efforts to destabilize the country. Additional funds. We're making those resources so this is a special operation because such threats have been made on social media and so forth. So we have good intelligence, but we're acting on the basis of what our goal is. It's the same with the question whether the army should be deployed or not. We do scenario planning, and we then deploy optimally, not on the basis of existing threats, because the responsibility of the South African Police Service is to secure the country's infrastructure, the safety and security of its people, and so forth.
Kuhlukene imbono ke ngenkulumo kaKhatshaliya ukuthi uKhatshaliya kungani engasebenzisanga lamandla anawo nalemali abafuna ukuyisebenzisa njengoba eqagule u600 million ozosebenza ukuqinisekisa ezokuphepha kule campaign noma kule march ezobe ikhona ngo30 June ukuthi kungani engasebenzisa leyo effort naleyo mali ukuthi bavale isihlava noma balwe nesihlava sokungena kwabantu abangekho emthethweni lapha eMzansi nabaphula nje imithetho yokuba kuleli lase eMzansi kungani engasebenzisi lamandla nalomthetho azosebenzisa njengamanje kubantu abazobe bemarcha abakuleli naleyo mali ayisebenzise ukuthi abhekane nalo lonke noma abhekane naso sonke isihlava esenze ukuthi kugcine kuba lula ukuthi ngene abantu bokufika bagcwale kuleli. Okungichazile ke mina inkulumo kaJacinta Mangobese Zuma njoba evele ayiphendula le nkulumo noma le speech esikade sithula uyena Minister of Police Feroz Khatshaliya wavele uJacinta Mangobese Zuma wayibeka njoba ngiyibeka nje ukuthi hawu ngoba niyayibona inkinga la ingakhona kungani ingabhekani nayo inkinga le ikhona ngoba sinenkinga eyodwa le abantu bokufika abagcwele lapha eMzansi ikakhulukazi labo abangekho emthethweni uma ngabe ninawo amandla angaka njengoba ubika ukuthi wena uzodila nabantu balapha eMzansi abazokwenza okungekho emthethweni ukuthi izobe kuyikuphi lokho amaphoyisa azeyo kodwa kungani uma Ngobesa uthi kungani wena ungaqondani ne department iyamaphoyisa yini ungaqondani no Department of Home Affairs yini ungaqondani nama officials okuyiwona ayilupholi noma ayilikeage ukuze abantu bokufika bagcwale lapha eMzansi.
Guys, hi. I just watched a press briefing from the Minister of Police and other government representatives, and I must say I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. I think our government has a serious communication problem. Maybe it's not a communication problem, maybe it's just an embedded, I don't know what to call it, I don't know. But the government of South Africa literally just went on TV and expressed that they're ready for the 30th, which is fine. And you know, you can sense a bit of threats here and there. It's okay. But the one thing I'm not understanding is why the government of South Africa is not addressing the real issue, which is illegal immigration and the crisis that we have of foreign nationals who are even in the country buying documents, having corrupt ways of being on the system, and addressing the issue once and for all. Let's just address the issue for what it is. Don't talk about March and March. Don't talk about the 30th. Talk about the illegal immigration crisis that South Africa has. talk to the illegal immigrants. And if you feel like threatening anyone, threaten the illegal immigrants who are in the country illegally. Threaten your own officials who are selling off documents. Threaten government officials who haven't been doing their job. Like, talk to the governments of other countries and threaten them if you feel like threatening someone. Why do you resort to threatening the citizens because they're responding to a crisis that you created? And worst part is you're acting like these citizens are crazy, when the same people who are in the country illegally are the same ones misbehaving and the same ones who've been throwing threats at South Africans, and you're pretending as if you didn't even see. They're the same people who are telling us they're armed and ready. They're the same ones who are instigating violence. But the only people you're directing the threats to is South Africans. And this is very concerning, because I don't even think government understands how what they're doing is actually going to backfire to their faces. Because you can't say when someone is like crying to their parents and saying, "Mommy, Daddy, you've been neglecting me. And I'm so angry right now. You know, I want to show you I'm angry by getting out of this house and leaving." And you say, "No, if you dare touch the children of next door who are in this country legally, or in this home illegally, who just invaded your space and took over your space, I'm going to beat you up." Like, does that make sense? Like, does that make sense to our government? Like, I'm really, really worried about the South African government. When does the South African government address the issue that we have? Just talk about the issue. Don't talk about anything else but the issue of illegal immigrants in the country. Because right now you've got thousands of them, unknown, undocumented, sitting there at the Durban drive-in. You want to give them food and all of that. That's fine. That's human behavior. That's good. It's a humanitarian thing. But why are you not addressing the issue? Those people are in your country illegally. How did they come in? Where were they staying? What schools were they using? Which hospitals were they going to? Which resources were they using? What jobs did they occupy? What activities were they conducting in the country? Where do they live, with who, etc.? Those are the things you should be addressing as the government. Not threatening citizens because they raised a valid concern and you can see it now, it's right in your face, that all along you've been ignoring a serious crisis. When does the South African government address the issue of illegal immigrants and some foreigners being in the country with fake documents, or buying these documents, or corruptly being in the country and doing wrong things in the country? And that is what South Africans are complaining about. That is the issue here. Don't tell us about xenophobia or Afrophobia or ethnic mobilization or whatever you choose to call it. Tell us about the crisis of illegal immigration in the country. How are you going to fix it? That's what we want to hear. Don't threaten us.
Uma sihlabela phambili nango ungizwe umlando wamchunu egcizelela ukuthi kuyoqopheka umlando ngomhla ka-30 Juni kule mashi esizoba nayo, ngoba into engakaze vele ibe khona le nasemlandweni umlando lona ozoqopheka, into engakaze ibe khona qobo. Ungizwe umlando wamchunu uthumele imessage kubaholi bamazwe angaphandle, njengoba kuyibona abahola labantu abacele lapha eMzansi. Ungizwe ke ube sethumela imessage wadlulisa ngolimi lwesilungu okuyi universal language ezwakalayo yonke indawo, ukuthi yini thina lapha eMzansi noma labo basupporta icampaign March and March esizobe siyenza nokulendele ukuthi yenzeke. Phezulu kwalokho ngizwe umlando wamchunu ube sexwayisa abaholi bezepolitiki emphakathini esakhele kuyona ukuthi abasize ba-identify noma bayikhombe indawo lezi ezibhaciswe khona abantu bokufika njengamanje, njengoba kukhona abantu ababhacisiwe endaweni ezifana nako Sherwood nakwezinye ka Pietermaritzburg. Lezo ndawo lezi kumele zihlonze zi-identifywe, ikakhulukazi abantu abaphethe kwi government level, ukuthi lezo ndawo lezi ndawo nalezi zibhacise labantu, ukuze uma ngabe sekumashwa bengeke laba bantu bazi baphazamiseke ongizwe abakuyibona abahola imashi bayotshela abantu abayingxenye yemashi ukuthi lapha asingayini khona, asingabaphazamisi labo bantu bakwi-process noma basohlweni nohlelweni lokuthi babuyele emakhaya ngoba inhloso ukuthi babuyele emakhaya labantu abangekho emthethweni.
No, kubo bonke abantu aba-organize the march, thank and very well, job well done. And because the 30th is around the corner, and they should be the biggest march ever seen in this history of our country and the history of our province. It was Natal and the history of our city. We are demanding that all the illegal immigrants, they must be perished in this country with immediate effect. And we are also requesting that all cities around KwaZulu-Natal, they must identify campsites for those illegal immigrants so that they don't get harmed in terms of the areas where they are seated. And our people and our society and our community, we trust them that the message will reach them very sober so that they don't abuse, they don't hit each and every person that is legally or illegally or whomever is a foreigner. There is no country that can survive and have a wealth without international relations. But those international relations, they must be proper, arranged, and be fair to one another. So we are encouraging that everyone must be calmed and must be peacefully until we reach the 30th, and then every city here in KwaZulu-Natal and everywhere in South Africa, every mayor, and they must identify a campsite for illegal immigrants so that we can be free and fair to each other, because we love our brothers and sisters, but all of them that are undocumented, they must save themselves by leaving this country. Mana i-message bese ifika kanjani ku destination? No, ngikhuluma isiNgisi ngoba mina want the message to reach a destination. The message must reach the destination. Ngikhuluma nembongolo njengoba lezi njalo lezi anemini nikhuluma nazo ingulube lezi nikhuluma nazo la konke ama camps lawa. Eke akho ngisho ukuthi ngikhuluma broken Zulu, broken English, yonke into. Ngifuna ukuthi mina kuzwe obasi babo. Yabona yonke lezi zinto lezi uma ngifuna ukuthi ngisho omongameli bakhona engena washa umhlane namasende ngesaka asha I'm defeated. I am defeated. You can continue. No.
Sixolise mbukeli ngolimi olumelayo lapha kwenkulumo kaMacengwane, kodwa ke akekho okosathuka ngoba ungizwe umlando mfaka mgcino niyamazi ukuthi ungizwe ungizwe nje, ayikho nathi futhi esizoyenza ngalokho as long as ungizwe umlando mfaka mgcino ezwakele kwakushoyo sikekeke okunye. Kodwa ke mesihlabela phambili mbukeli, sizodlulela kwimember yombutho iRMSA kafushane iRAMSA. Lo mhlonishwa noma uMr General RT okuyena futhi sibe naye lana nezinkulumo zakhe sinokuthi siyipostela kuyinkulumo ngempela ezihlale izihlaba esikhonkosini ezihlale zakha umqondo kakhulu ngezwe lethu South Africa, ngoba umbutho lona oqondene nokuguqula isimo sasemzansi kulesimo esiyona nayo bephawula ugenerali ngesimo lesi sabantu bokufika as well as imarch and march lapha eMzansi ukuthi ngabe konke kusahamba kahle yini, obani abasephutheni obani aba right uma ngabe kunjena, yipi iprocess ekumele isebenze ukuze sizokwazi ukuthi sibambisane kule immigration thing noma situation esinayo lapha eMzansi. Lana ke mbukele ngizokuthanda nje ukuthi unikeze isikhathi ulalele uGeneral we-RMSA organization.
The noble sons and daughters of the soil, my fellow South Africans. I was asked to voice my opinion on the burning issue on protests are going on of anti-migrants. Well, I went through the Immigration Act to give my opinion based on the laws of South Africa. I don't think we are correct to say this is anti-migrants protest. I'd rather say it is an awareness to the GNU politicians about what they failed to address. Let's go through the bylaws put in place by the government and see if the government is actually listening to the people. Section 49 of Immigration Act 19 of 2002. Section 49, subsection 1A. It is a criminal offense for anyone to enter, remain in, or depart from South Africa in violation of the Act. Conviction can be led to a fine or imprisonment for up to 2 years. And Section 49 goes to, again, Section 29(1), subsection 1B. Establish that any illegal foreigner who fails to leave South Africa after being officially ordered to depart is guilty of an offense punishable by a fine or up to 9 months in prison. Section 49, subsection 2, criminalizes the act of knowingly assisting someone to enter or remain in the country illegally. Section 49(3), subsection 3, outline the criminal penalties for employers who unknowingly hire undocumented workers. Here are possible crimes to be committed by illegal migrants and foreigners that continue to be in the country without proper documentations. The possible crimes will be fraud and identity theft. It happens many times, we know that. People lost their IDs and somebody took that ID and then went to open accounts and all those things with the ID of someone who lost his own identity. Private and public sector corruption and bribery. We know there is a lot of corruption from the government, even private sector as well, because most of the corruptions are perpetuated by the private sector because they have money. They can easily buy anyone, bribe and engage in the corruption means. We all know that Madlanga Commission is exposing many of those shenanigans. We know. And then another possible crime is organized syndicate and cartels. We all know about the syndicates and cartels. There's Spaza Shop syndicates. We have the mining syndicates, tender syndicates, cartels there. We know all those things. We are aware of those things. They are happening, and those things, all of them, they are illegal. So it often involves people who are not legal in this country because people cannot trace and find them. Okay. And then we go to illegal mining and gangsterism. Yes, there it goes. We know that our South African National Defence Force and the police are busy somewhere in north, what do you call this place? Northwest, trying to fix things like that. So we know these things that they are happening. They are there. So therefore, we cannot put a wool on our face and pretend as if they are not there. They are happening. The most important one, labor exploitation and tax evasion. So since we have a SARS in South Africa that receive of revenue, if the people who are working are not contributing towards it also affects the public sector. Then the places like your hospitals, police and all other people who are getting paid by the state, they are not going to get increase or bonuses. And labor exploitation by the private sector as well is included because private sector doesn't want to pay too much. They don't want to pay tax. They also don't want to pay a living wage. They want to keep the slaves' salary continuing to their people, especially when they know you are not even the citizen of this country. All right, those are the things. Those are the crimes that can be committed by these illegal immigrants and foreigners. Immigrants, I'm talking about Africans, and foreigners, I'm talking about East and West people who are coming here.
Kanti ke mbukeli mase sivala lapha ngezindaba ezikaqeda isizungu entertainment industry zoke izeke lezi siphethe thina kungezona indaba ezi-entertainayo. There's no entertainment in this one, but you will still remain entertained because iyahlekisa indaba yosaziwayo noma ibhlungu, kodwa nje iba nakho ukuhlekisa mengabe kungafiwe. uJumbo umfokanyangeni uhluleke wancama lapho khona ezame ngakho konke ukuzihlisa ngenhloso ukuthi agcine ethole uxolo elinikezwa intokazi lapha abangabone ngasolini nyayo uZama Mseleko osebenza lapha okhosini FM kule ngxabano ababe nayo kusuka ngesonto eledlule ku June 16 emcimbini ubukade ukhona wenziwe intokazi yona uZama Mseleko. Ingxabano yabo igqame kakhulu lapha einkundleni zokuxhumana njengoba kade begadlana online, begadlana embhalweni la khona kuqale uJumbo umfokanyangeni. Sizokuthatha sikubeka nje mbukele ngengxoxo bese ke sivala ngenkulumo yabo, kodwa ke kusevela isikhathi sicela ukuthi siqale sichaze inkulumo kafushane nje ukuze izosheshe igoqeke. Ngeke sikwazi ukuthi sikunikeze inkulumo yonke ngoba ithathe i-hour lonke bikhona namhlanje. Kodwa ke sizamile ukuthi sigoqe njengamanje into esizoyenza sokufundela okuyikona okwenzeka lapha einkundleni zokuxhumana. Okuyikona ke mbukelo okwenzekile uJumbo umfokanyangeni shothi ubekade edlala emcimbini ohlele intokazi uZama Mseleko endaweni yasemzombe. Lo mcimbi lona ubunama artists ebekade emenyiwe khona. uJumbo ubengade engekho kwi line up ekuyiyona ekulindele ukuthi abaculi babe ingxenye yomcimbi, kodwa ke ngokuchaza kukaJumbo uthi wazama ukuxhumana nomnikazi womcimbi uZama Mseleko ukuthi ngicela ukuthi nje ngizokusupporta ongicuphisa la uzongicuphisa khona. Ngempela uZama Mseleko wabe esethi akulungile mawusofikile solenza iqhinga lokuthi ube ingxenye yomcimbi uvele ubingelele. Wathi uJumbo lokho kubingelela nje yebo kwanele. Waseke wafika uJumbo emcimbini mayisefikile kwalithola ke lelo thuba lokuthi vele akwazi ukuthi abonakale nje kuba thameli bomcimbi. Wabeke uJumbo esebuza kuZama Mseleko ukuthi ngoba ke anginaso islot esihamba ngazi kumele ngidlale isikhathi esingakanani ntombazane noma inkosazana, ngisacela ukubuza ukuthi ungiphi isikhathi esingakanani estage njengoba ngizobe ngisebenza phezulu kwesikhathi seartist kumele ngabe liyasebenza ngaleso sikhathi. uZama Mseleko wathi u5 minutes Jumbo wena ngicabanga ukuthi ungakwazi ukuthi usebenzise ngendlela yokuthi mhlawumbe abantu ubashiye bejabule. uJumbo wathi yebo kulungile ke kuzokwenzeka lokho. Emva komcimbi ke uJumbo kwabonakala esibhala einkundleni zokuxhumana la indaba isivuthwa khona ke. uJumbo emebhala einkundleni zokuxhumana uthi ngicela ukuxolisa kubalandeli bami basemzumbe izolo. Ngingine 3 minutes ngesimanga sokuthi umnikazi womcimbi ebengizomeseka uthe isikhathi asikho, ama artists akhona wonke ngesikhathi zawo, so bagcina benginika 5 minutes. Ngizamile ukwenza ngendlela asho ngayo njengomuntu obengekho kwi line up, so ningaphatheki kabi, ibingekho indawo yami, bengibingelela nje izolo. Istage bekwesama professionals, bekungadingeki abazamayo oJumbo kanje, so ningixolele ngesenzo sami sokuphuma in 3 minutes. Nami bengitsheliwe ukuthi abaculi bakhona. Uyayizwa inkulumo mbukele lapho khona uJumbo ethi umcimbi noma isikhathi besikhona bengasona sabantu abazamayo bekwesema professionals. Wazi ukubalula ukuthi bengasona esabantu abazamayo abanjengoJumbo bekwesama professionals. Coach those words. Yabuya ke inkosazana uZama Mseleko esiphendula nayo ngombhala lapha kwi comment section kune post kaJumbo konke lokho mbukeli kukhona. uZama Mseleko athi shuthi isono sami kube ukunikeza ithuba lokungena estage ozicelelelo nawathi ucela nje ukuzosupporta since ubungekho kwi line up. Ngabonga ngajabula when you called me izolo ngalo usuku lomcimbi, usuvele uqalile amazwi akho athe sisi uma ngingeza ukuzokweseka ungangimpintshisa nini lapho? Eyami impendulo ithe bhuti ngizokufaka ngizosenza isikhala and ekufikeni kwakho wonke ama-artist abebekelwe izikhathi zawo zokungena estage abesekhona elindile ngaphandle futhi esibambile isikhathi obekumele afakwe ngoba nesikhathi ebesinqunyelwe sona sokuvala umcimbi oku-10 o'clock ebusuku bese sisondele ukuze sikwazi ukufaka bekumele siyocela kuntencane obese kuyisikhathi sakhe ukuthi akame kancane sikumpintshise. Okungimangaza kakhulu ke kuwe Jumbo ukuthi uthe usukuma parkings ngeza kuwe ngakubuza kahle ngathi bhuti injani inhliziyo yakho wathi ayikho right ngase ngithi asikhulume ngeqolisi uma kukhona iphutha wathi wena awukho wrong sisi but siyobe sikhulume ukuthi sifike kanjani la ekubhenqeni ku Facebook angazi ngicela nje ukuthi ngibambe lapho umbukeli angibambe lapho ngoba inkulumo imi kanjalo. uJumbo ke umfoka Nyangeni emva kwelezi inkulumo ezibe khona laphana ku Facebook esilandele umcimbi nongaphathi kahle kwaJumbo ubeke sethatha isinyathelo sokuthi ayilungise lento phambi kwabantu njengoba elungise ku live wakhe emakhasini akhe einkundla zokuxhumana lapho ke uJumbo ebekade ukwenza khona uxolo naye futhi ube umuntu olindele ukuthi uzamamsileke uzoxolisa bese ngichazile ke mbukelo ukuthi indaba yaqala kanjani kodwa ke la iphethe khona inkulumo ku live ugcina ube khona iwona ozokutshela ukuthi yini eyaphatha kabi uJumbo ngoba embhalweni akuvelanga ukuthi uJumbo yini eyamphatha kabi njengoba esecela uxolo.
Ngiveze ukuthi ngilimaze ngendaba ukuthi hlala ibakhona nje la ungayi kude so nje uma ungayi kude ngase ngiveza ukuthi njengomuntu osaziwayo ngifile angathi angamukelekile so uma ngifile angathi angamukelekile kwangathi awukhathali nanokuthi la ungibeke khona wena awunandaba kuvele kanjalo kubalandi bafethu labe ngime nabo basho njalo ukuthi awubanga nandaba uvele wangishiya nje eminyameni kwawukuthi nje ngingayi kude uzongithinta nangempilo ngabe ngihanga kude ngithintini so kodwa manje lelikude liseduze yile liseduze nabantu ikude yile lebongenza ukuthi ungangitholi kulona kodwa futhi iduze lami lele elila esixukwini njengosaziwayo so abanye abantu bangabona ngathi awukunaki lokho ngiyafisa ukuthi ube negama nakuleyo nto leyo njengoba ngiyivezile ukuze ikholi yami ingaqhathi nabantu kuba ukuthi njengoba silungisa siyalungisa akekho umuntu offendeka ngese sikhuluma because bafisa ukwazi ubheka le statement sami esikubeka lelo phutha njengoba bengixolisa kulona ukuthi nako sengena ku social media I'm so sorry sisi uthini eyakho impendulo lapho kuze bayazi ukuthi hayi noma semvezela uJumbo wathena usisi.
Jumbo akazi noma ngizwa kahle kodwa ngizophendula mhlawumbe nge-understanding
yami futhi nginesikhathi sokubuzela sokuphindela. Sisi
no ungaphindi weJumbo engingakusho nje mina ukuthi uma uthi abafowethu ohamba nabo babuke ngazi ukuthi mhlawumbe awamukelike noma uphathekile ngendlela ekuyiyona
nami ngabuka kanjalo
nawe wabuka kanjalo abakungenjalo elami lithi bangenjalo umzwabi sengichazile ukuthi ukuba wawungamukelekanga ngangeke ngize ngivume ukuthi ufike lapha ukuvuma kwami ukuthi mfowethu ngikuthembise ukuthi fika ngizosenza isikhathi ukuthi ungene stage bakhombisa kona ukuthi wamukelekile Jumbo ukuthi le yokuthi awamukelekanga mhlawumbe itshaleka kanjani phela ngumuntu nami mfethu ngeke ngize ngicontrol indlela umuntu aqabanga ngayo nangendlela umuntu azizwa ngayo angeke ngize ngikulawule lokho ukuthi mhlawumbe indlela owabona ngayo noma waqabanga ngayo elami lithi ukufika kwakho lapha yangivumile ukuthi ufike kusho ukuthi wawamukelekile.
Ungawuthatha umbono wami angakubonisa
ngaya ngokuthi uphini lo mbono
ngicela ukukubonisa le kuzomela uwenze njengoba ngenza nje njengoba kukhona abantu abanje bakubaba bafowethu babalandeli nethi bona baphiwe ukubhala ku Facebook mhlamba abanye abalandeli bethu bayakwazi ukubhala izinto leyanto ngoba mina ngayibona nalabo baseduze kwami bayibona leyanto umhlazane ufisa uyixolisele yezwa noma ungaxolisanga kumina mhlambe kumina kungawu ukuthi mhlambe kubonakala ngathi burongo kanti awukho wrong ngicela ukuthi uyilokho njalo ukhombise ukuthi kwakuyi artist leliya because manje uma lo mbuzo ngibuza wona uzokuveza ngathi awunandaba uma impendulo yakho ivela ngalendlela oyiveza ngayo. So bengicela ukuthi molithola ithuba noma kungakuyona le call angazi nanokuthi mhlawumbe ukuxolisa kuJumbo kungakulimaza yini wena kodwa uma ubona ukuthi mhlambe lokho engikukhalazelayo kuyisidingo noma mhlambe abantu bebekubonisa abake bekubonisa ngoba nami ngala bangibonisayo leyanto uboyi ungayenzi akanye ungayiphindi kumina abakwenzekile sahlangana kimi ungayiphindi leyanto because iveza sengathi umuntu akamukelekile noma nje sengithi mhlambe ngikunikeza ithuba lokuthi mhlambe ngibona ukuthi hayi mhlambe uzathi I'm so sorry for yona ngiyabona ukuthi engqondweni yakho akafika ukuthi kunomthwarelo mhlambe ongabe sekudlulisa kodwa ngiyacela ukuthi
umthwarelo yani Jumbo umthwarelo ukuthi umethunzini
okay
ngikuphi umthwarelo ukuthi umethunzini yona umthwarelo efanele ngugubhe mfethu lo manje
ngiyaxolisa mama angithi
wena udlala ngami mfethu ayikho phela
ngiphinde ngixolisa nje ukudlala ngawe mama bengisho nje lokho ukuthi ngiveza into efike ebantwini enhlizweni zabo ukuthi ayi naku ezehlisa uJumbo naku enyuka lomunye ngale angifuni kuvele kanjalo.
Njengoba ke uzombukela ukuthi ngempela uJumbo uhlulekile ezamile ukuthi nale njengoba ekade elethe uxolo naye belinda ukuthi athole uxolo kodwa ke uxolo alibangabikho intokazi yakamseleku ididekile ukuthi ixoliselani iyona uma ngabe uJumbo emangaphansi kwemthunzi yamatende njengoba belungekho uhlelo lokuaccommodate uJumbo ngayo yonke indlela noma ngokwe level elingana abanye abaculi abakade bekwi line up uma ngabe uyozazike izinto ezenziwa ngeplani nangokwe program ukuthi zikehambe kanjani lapha nalapha kuye kushayisa uma ngabe kuzoba khona off ramp there and there. So uJumbo ke uthi ukubekwa ngaphansi kwamatende akumphathanga kahle ingakho ke belinde ukuthi acele uxolo ukuthi isithunzi sakhe nezinga laka lo njengoba engumculi njena wayibona into engasekho kuleli yazinga azazi ekulona uma ngabe ebekwa kanje. Wena ke mbukeli uzama Mseleku ubuzoxolisa yini unokhona umoxolisa ubuzobona iphutha lakho noma uyogcina uxolisa nje mekuthi ubuyoxolisa nakhona ubuyoxolisa yini umbuzo nje unjalo ukuthi bekufanele nilobe khona uxolo kuzama Mseleku njengoba uJumbo naye exolisile elibonile iphutha lakhe umfukanya ungeni nangempela ke into indaba ke la nambukeli isasele ukuthi kufanele nozama Mseleku axolise noma wenza kahle uma engaxolisi lokho kusho ukuthini ngabo bobabili laba singakulindela ukuthi isidlulile indaba yabo njengoba kukhona la kusashoda ngakhona kuJumbo umfuka nyangeni lana ke mbukeli senza kanje na kumele ukuthi ujabulele indlela esisebenze ngayo. Sicela ukuthi usebenzise link esifake ku comment section uyobeke usubona lapho ukuthi usenzelani ukusibonga nokusikhuthaza ukuthi siqhubeke sisebenzele umphakathi wase South Africa. Sibonge.